Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Terrence Ray. I'm back at you with another stock market update for the week, the weekly stock market update. Right now, we're opening up, and I got gold pulled up. It is Sunday evening, and I'm doing the recording a little later so that way we can see the futures market. The futures are open and moving, and generally, we're gonna start this show off with gold futures just because. I'm gonna zoom out. Let's go look at a 4 hour chart. And you can see right here, this is the candlestick. This is a 4 hour chart that I'm looking at. And you can see right now on gold, we're up 58 bucks or 58 handles, is what the proper term. And you can see that's 1.83%. Now, this more than likely, I'm just guessing. It doesn't really, the why doesn't matter, but this probably has something to do with the credit rating downgrade for the U.S. I think that happened over the weekend. So we can see gold is making a jump. This is a large move to be going on a Sunday. You can see it gapped up. Now, for me, trading is technically, I'd like to see it take this high out right here. Right, we want to see it break this high. The more than likely, now it could just run because it's gold, so it could just run and never and pretty much not give you an opportunity to get in. I would like to see it take this high out right here and maybe pull back into here and then get in on a pullback to see if we can take this higher. Or, if I was feeling froggy, I could do something with this being gold futures pretty liquid as far as the options go. Now, for this particular option right now that's trading, you see up here where it's highlighted. The furthest one I got is 9 days. So I would have to go to the next cycle. And I wouldn't want to do that, to be honest with you. So I probably more than likely the option play would be out for me. What I would do is more than likely go to either GLD when the market opens, or trade like the micros. You could do something like to get smaller, trade the micros, and they don't have options, but this is a smaller version. So you could just trade the spot. So basically trading the micros and then maybe doing something like, let's go to the active. And you come over here and just buy / MGC, the micro gold. What that would be. Let's see how much margin. If as soon as I can see, there we go, right here. So if I wanted to buy these, it would margin me basically about 2 grand to just buy them outright. And that's as opposed to the regular gold should be 10 times that. So it'd probably be like 20 grand, something to buy the regular gold futures, which was what I was looking for / GC. All right. Now, actually, I had no intentions on. Just happened to see that while I was getting ready to load up the show. So I decided to go. I am going to put that we're going to add that to the watch list, guys, because I do want to keep an eye on gold. I want to be able to see if I get that break here. Then I'm going to be looking for a pullback. And then we're going to try to get long. Now, let's go take a look at for the week the expected move for the SPX this week. We're going to go, let's bring up a daily chart. Let's drop some indicators, take all that off. Now, the expected move is lower than it has been. It is sitting at 90. When I looked at it, 92 bucks, $92.09. And on the Tasty Trade platform, that is represented by this ruler right here. See this ruler right in the middle of you see that? That is our expected move for the week. Now, this is the first time it's been under 100, and probably I want to say this is the first time it's probably been under 100 since, I don't know, maybe since probably February, end of February. And we've had large expected moves, and it's jumped outside of it. Last week, the market gapped up outside of the expected move and it never looked back and it just kept going up. Now this week, with it being a little bit lower and the market, us getting that little news over the weekend, we can see that the futures market has opened up lower. So when we look at, I'm gonna pull up let's go look at a 1 minute. Here's a 1 minute of the S&P 500 futures. You can see that the market sold off. So basically, the market sold off after hours after Friday. So all of this right here is when the market had closed on Friday. So I'm gonna show you 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock was like right here, and then you had this, and then this happened at 4:42, and then it dropped down, and then today it opened with a gap down, and here we are here in this little range. So the market was beginning to process that news right into here on Friday after the bell. I'm going to show you that in some equities as well. So we can see that the S&P 500 futures began to sell off, and here we are already down, 36 handles. We like right here. It was down a little bit more than that, but it has fought its way up a little bit. I think that this gap will probably get filled overnight, pull up into here, and then maybe Monday morning we'll be sitting somewhere down in here somewhere when we get that opening bell. The NASDAQ futures are basically similar. All the futures are the same. Now, what leads me to think that this down move could sustain a little bit Monday, maybe going into Tuesday, possibly Wednesday, is that the Russell. So if we go look at the Russell is down as well. And it's a down a little bit more than the others. We have the Russell futures. We were to look at them, we can see that they're down. They should be down as well. See, the chart looks similar, but I'm just looking over here at the percentages. Whenever I see the Russell, whether it's up or down, the Russell leading the way, I tend to believe that that move will continue on. Now let's go. One thing I do want to I want to talk about is that we can see gold. Gold is moving toward being up 60 handles. We're gonna get this breakout. We're gonna get this breakout, guys. This is looking at it on a 1 minute right here. Right. So let's go back to the 4 hour. I'm tempted to trade this while I'm doing the video because I'm almost certain it's gonna take this high out right here. Right. Now, one of the things that I just noticed while I'm watching gold do this is we have to look at let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up. So you see gold is up one almost 2%, 1.89%. Bitcoin is up 1.87%. So both Bitcoin and gold are both up. Let's see if we can see any movement in the dollar. We look at the dollar, look at the dollar. This was the dollar on Friday, right? So we can see it um, drop gap down, and here it is right here. Now you can't trade the dollar, right? We can't trade the dollar, but we can see movement, and I don't know if you want to call it you want to call like a flight to quality or you know people seeing the risk in the dollar. I don't know. I'm not gonna say all that. I'm just saying basically we see the dollar down and we see gold and then we see Bitcoin moving up as of right now. Now let's go take a look at let's look at the euro just to see, just for giggles. Now the euro is actually this is the euro. Let's go look at the dollar. See that? We'll go look at the euro right there. Now, so this is playing the euros, like what I've been saying is a way of trading the dollar. I just want to show you guys how what's going on, how it's all kind of connected, right? Um, what else? We can look at the notes. Let's look at the notes, the 10-year note. Pull up a daily chart. You can see it just kind of like hanging out right here. I'm still bullish bonds and notes. I still think that at some point, we're gonna see a up move going higher in bonds and notes. This will continue to go. It's hit these levels since down here. 1, 2, 3, hit 4. We still got a level here and here. And I think that these levels will be hit. Don't know how long it's gonna take them to get there, but we'll hit these levels eventually. So I still think bonds and notes are going higher. That's something that I could possibly play this week. I'll be watching to see if we get a move there. But mainly, guys, to be honest with you, I'm looking for we got to watch Boeing. Boeing may get away from us. Now, I've been talking, these levels are here, right? I want to show you how the market, before this deal was announced. So, uh, President Trump announced the deal. You know, he had his trip over to the East, and I can't remember which one of the countries. One of the countries agreed. I mean, maybe I can look at the news and see. Let's pull up the news and see. Because one of the countries agreed to buy, they agreed, let's see, we'll put it up right here. Trump announces 14.5 billion, I don't know how to say, Etihad order for 28 Boeing planes with GE engines. So the president was over there making deals, and you got some of these countries agreeing to purchase Boeing planes, which is a big deal. Did the market already front run these deals though? Look, you can see how the market is up. Like it's already in the price, right? I still think we got another level to go. Right now we at 205. I wouldn't be surprised my next level up is right around 217.36. So we could see Boeing move a little higher based off of the news for the weekend. Let's go take a look at. Let's go back. What's next on my list? Got XLE. Remember, if you've been watching, been paying attention, guys, I told you how we got this pattern right here. How I expected the market to get up into this pattern, fill this gap. This was last week. Right here, it gapped up, and here we are. I still think it's possible for us to go higher and get up here and to fill this gap for energy. Let's go down. Even though this isn't my best chart, I'm just going over some stuff so that we can keep, going week to week on moves. MicroStrategy, MicroStrategy is beasting. We've seen it tail off a little bit. Now look, if Bitcoin continues to go higher, I expect at some point MicroStrategy to turn. It kind of tailed off a little bit last week and continue to go higher and push toward 440. If Bitcoin's going to run higher, we'll be looking for MicroStrategy to do the same also. One of the main ones I'm going to be watching, I'm going to skip over Tesla. We're going to come back to it. We're going to look at Honeywell. Honeywell hit that 220 mark. I think I talked about Honeywell a couple of weeks ago. Hit that level. You can see it right here on your screen. You can see it hit that level, and then we got a hammer candlestick on Friday, like it's pushing higher. So we got Honeywell hit this level. Even though I'm out of it, not looking to trade it anymore. I like this. I would like to see a pullback. I don't want to chase this higher. Nvidia is running, beasting. I got the next level on Nvidia is up around 147. We'll call it. Now the main ones I'm looking for at this week, to be honest, is Meta, Tesla, and Amazon. These are the ones that I'll be looking for plays in. And let's go over them. We're gonna come down to Meta, my main one. It's the main one that I'm looking at. Now, we right up in here. You can see right here where it's highlighted. Go back and look at last week's video. This was Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. I was talking about this last week on the video, the next level up. Boom, we right there. Now with us being there, look, guys, I want to see a pullback. I don't want to chase this higher, to be honest with you. This was Friday after the bell. When the market closed, you can see the last market open, it was 640.34 when the market closed. After the bell, it went down to 628. There was some news about their AI. They got some AI they're working on. I think it's called Behemoth. I think it's gonna be great too. But I think they said that like it's some setbacks or whatever. I would like to see Meta come down into this range, test this level right here as support. Now, what I'm looking at doing, and Meta is doing something like a leap option. Now, right away, you can see Meta trading in a range. You can see from here on up. So I'm gonna draw this trend line so you guys can see it. This level right here, right here. See that? Almost like a channel. And if I could draw one up here at the top too, and you will see that channel. I would like to see it come down here, break this channel. I want to see it break this channel to the downside and come down and then maybe fill this gap. And then I'd start looking at somewhere in here to get long. And I hadn't made up how I'm going to get long, to be honest with you. The IV rank is really low. So you're not going to get a lot for selling options, selling a put spread, buying a call spread. You got to kind of get, maybe a butterfly, or what I'm looking at is maybe a leap option. Now, I'm looking at my next level up here is right around, we'll call it 715. And then ultimately at the end of this, we got 750. The leap option, if I was to go out 89 days, that's going to put you outside of the expected move. I generally don't like to. I like to be within this range if I'm going to do something. I do think we're going to get to 750. Don't know how long it's going to take. That's the thing with buying options. So I will be looking, maybe I'll push something out in the community notes. You can see there is open interest out here at 750. You got over 2,000 options have traded out here. That's larger. Now look, at 700, you just got right under 2,000. 680, that's most. Now right here at the money at 650, you got about almost 3. But besides that one strike, the majority of your work is being put in right out here at my last fib level. Now these options right now are trading at, let's call it $12 just to make it easy math. When the market opens, if the market opens down, these should get cheaper. More than likely, they should be priced around some vol come out, maybe right around this area, maybe right around $1,000, right? $10. I'll be looking to do something around there and to see if we get that pop. This is the one that I'm really looking at trading this week. Excuse me. And I could also, if you get a small move, I could come in here in the weeklies and do some stuff in here, right? Doing some scalping. Also, let's go look at Amazon. Amazon got the same type of setup. See how similar, got up here, hit that 1618, which is where, let's go back to Meta. See right here, actually Meta hit the 2618. That's what this level is right here. Amazon is right up here at it and peeled off. Now, Amazon, with it coming down, selling off after the bell on Friday. Let's see if it comes down into here. Come down here and get a gap fill. At that moment, it's possible to start looking for the same thing, and Amazon looking for a way to possibly get long. Also, the third and final one. So mainly this week, 3 stocks I'm looking at: Meta, Amazon, Tesla. Similar, and the same thing is going on right now. We got Tesla. We got Tesla with the similar type of move. You got it basically jumped up past the 1618, went and hit the 2618, and kind of chopped around right here. Now the next level up for Tesla is right up here around, we'll call it 377. I would like for it to continue, to come down into this range in here, then possibly look to get long. I don't like chasing them when they're up this high. So with that being said, guys, I went over a nice list. I didn't go over, what is it, AMAT? I didn't get a chance to look at AMAT. Now, applied materials, let's zoom out. So I know I talked about this pattern as well. Look at this pattern. So when you had these patterns show up on the chart, see how it just banging back in between them all the way down. Then it came out and you see how it's ripping up through here. I expected to come out of this pattern on the other side, going higher. You know, last level is up here right around 228. You got one up here at 235. Could just come up here and fill the gap, right? Uh, how much is this stock? 165. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get up there though. That's the thing. Something like this. Let's look at the leap option. What's that level up there? Let's call it this last level. Let's call it 230. Let's go look at some options right around 230. And let's go out. I don't know, maybe let's go out a year. Let's do June. So that'll put you right there inside of one standard deviation. So it may be a year, pay 890 for it. It's possible. Do they pay a dividend? Just in case, you buy share. It does. It does pay dividends. Has a 46-cent dividend. The only reason why I looked at that, and because that's one of those things where if you were to buy the shares and you held it, and let's say you were bullish, I am, based on this chart, you can get paid waiting on it to go up. That's the only reason why I say that. So if you holding the shares, at least you're getting something on the dividends while and appreciation as well. So I like that. So this is my list. I added gold to it. We'll be watching gold I like to set up on the 4-hour chart. So I would like to see gold come up here, break this level. Now, once we get this break, we want to see it come up here and then pull back and retest right here. What do I mean by retest? I'm getting ready to show you in Meta what I mean. See how Meta made a high here, right? Pulled back and then broke through right here and it just started going up. So if we were to come back and look at gold, same thing. We got a low. We want to see it take through its high out, pull back and retest. Get in on a retest and look to get higher on gold. Either one of these, gold got a nice chart. Bitcoin looks good as well. Bitcoin may even look better. Look at this. This is today. This is why I'm talking to you guys right now. Look at this big green candlestick. Bitcoin getting ready to go. It's getting ready to go. Take this all-time high out. And the next level up for Bitcoin is right up here around 117. So we got Bitcoin pushing higher. Bitcoin should send MicroStrategy higher. It should send Coinbase higher. And it looks like gold is following suit as well. So, hey guys, if you got something out of this video, if you like the setups, hit the like button, share, subscribe. Let me know what you're trading, what you think. And with that being said, also, this is the Tasty Trade platform. If you want to sign up, I got a affiliate link in the show notes. They'll throw me something. If you guys sign up and load up an account, this is the account I do the majority of my trading on. And so I love the platform. I think it's the best one out there. This is the desktop. Even the web platform is pretty good too. So they getting the web platform it's A1. One of the best web platforms as well. So you can do it from work or wherever you at. With that being said, guys, I am out. Peace.